What's up guys, it's Susie Bullock from HeyGrillHey.com, and if you're watching this video, that means we already have something in common. We both love good barbecue, and that's perfect, because at Hey Grill Hey, my whole goal is to help you make better barbecue so you can feed the people you love and become a backyard barbecue hero. Today I'm teaching you how to make a twice smoked ham with a brown sugar honey glaze. This is called a twice smoked ham because when you buy these pre-sliced hams from the grocery store, they've already been smoked once. So what we're doing is adding another layer of smoke, we're braising it for tenderness, and then we're pouring over this beautiful brown sugar honey glaze. You need about 4 hours and 10 minutes for this recipe, 10 minutes to prep and 4 hours to cook the ham. You need a cup of chicken stock for the braising step, and for your glaze, you're gonna need a cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of honey, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, and a tablespoon of your favorite barbecue seasoning. We're using my sweet rub. Smoking this ham is a 3-step process. First, you need a low temperature smoke to really infuse your ham with that smoky flavor. Second is a higher temperature braise with chicken stock. And third is basting with that beautiful brown sugar honey glaze. Let's take this ham outside and do our first step, a low temperature smoke. We've got our smoker preheated to 225 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm using hickory wood because hickory and ham is a total classic. You can use any wood you like. Fruit woods tend to be more mild. Something like oak and mesquite will give you a stronger smoke flavor. You just want to place your ham directly on the grill grates, cut side down. We're going to let this smoke for about 1.5 hours until we're ready for our second step, the braise. Ham's been on for 1.5 hours. We're ready for our braising step. Take a look at this beautiful ham. You can already see how the smoke has really impacted the outside color. That means the flavor's in there too. Just take a 12-inch cast iron skillet, move your ham from the grates to the skillet. Pour over a cup of chicken stock. We're gonna cover the whole thing with foil. And this is gonna keep all of that moisture right up against the ham while it cooks for the next step. Close the lid, increase the heat on your smoker to 300 degrees. We're gonna leave this to braise for the next 2 hours or until the internal temperature of the ham reads 140 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, our ham is about ready to come off the smoker. That means it's time to prepare our glaze. To a medium saucepan, you're gonna add your brown sugar, honey, Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, cinnamon, ground ginger, ground cloves, and of course, a tablespoon of our sweet rub. All right, we're just gonna pop this on the stove over medium heat, whisking constantly. We really wanna melt those sugars and make this a sticky glaze. It starts out clumpy, but as it heats, that brown sugar starts to melt and liquefy, and it becomes a really thick glaze. Now, we always have hams at our family holiday celebration, and the tradition was that I was the one that made the ham. And when I was a kid, it was just making it from the ham seasoning packet that came in the package. But as I grew older, I started coming up with my own recipes for the ham glaze, and this is the one that stuck. It's just come up to a boil. You can see that it's turned into this nice, thick glaze consistency, no more lumps, and it smells delicious. You're really getting the ginger and the clove, which are just those nice warming holiday spices. It's perfect. Our glaze is ready. Just turn off the heat, leave it on the stove. We're gonna head outside, get our ham, and bring it in here to glaze. Our ham's been on for about 2 hours in the braise. It's time to check our temperature. Remember, we're looking for an internal temperature of 140 degrees Fahrenheit. This is absolutely perfect. Time to get it inside for our last and final step, the glaze. There's gonna be quite a bit of liquid in the bottom of this from the braising step, so be careful getting it off the smoker. So my favorite step, it's glazing time. We're gonna take the foil off of our ham. It looks so tender and so amazing. We're gonna carefully transfer it to a plate. Now we don't want to lose these delicious juices. You can actually use them to pour back over your ham right before serving. It'll keep it nice and moist. So we're just going to pour the liquid from the skillet into a large measuring cup. Now our ham goes back in the skillet, but this time, instead of putting it cut side down, lay it on its side. You can see how the smoke has really impacted this ham. You get those nice lines from the grill, and it smells amazing. Our glaze is still warm, and it's the perfect consistency to pour over our ham. It's almost like a caramel sauce. It's kind of like you're pouring ganache over a cake. You can really smell the cloves and the ginger and the honey. This sweet glaze is going to be the perfect complement to the super salty ham. You can see this glaze is starting to thicken as it hits the outside of our ham. It's exactly what we want to see. You want a nice thick layer of that brown sugar honey glaze. Oh, not just Todd, it's my people. Ugh, look what I made.
Yum.
Hammy. Do you want to try some? Okay, sit right here. I'll get you a piece. What piece do you want? This one?
I want him.
Oh. Max, do you want a piece, bud?
Can I have some ham, please?
Of course. All right, there. What do you think, sis?
Yum.
Yum.
I love this ham.
All right, you guys. We're gonna enjoy our ham. I hope you guys make this recipe and it makes an appearance on your holiday tables, because that's what this is all about, sharing good food with the people that you love the most. If you make this ham, leave a comment, let us know how it turned out for you. Better yet, snap a photo, post it online, and use the hashtag #HeyGrillHey. That way we can see your photos, leave a comment on your picture, and cheer you on your path to becoming a backyard barbecue hero. See you next time.
Bye.